Well, I'm out on Norfolk Broad again today, and I've got a lovely northwesterly wind, so I've chosen a position which is well known as the point. And there's not a lot of reeds here, so I haven't got a lot of cover, so I might have to change my position later. Apart from Zulu, I am on my own. Alex couldn't be bothered to get up this morning to come, and I'm around about 20 minutes to half an hour into flight, although I wouldn't call it a flight because I haven't seen a bird as yet, and the only birds I've heard this morning have been owls, so he's looking like Alex has made a good decision at the moment. We're only 3 weeks into the season. The migrants haven't really turned up in any numbers yet, so we're relying upon local birds, and I've not heard a shot from anywhere else. It doesn't look like we've got any disturbance today to help me either, so we'll see what happens. It was a bit of a Hail Mary this morning, couldn't really face going anywhere else. So we will see what happens. Probably can't see him at the moment, but I've got the mallard at the head of the pack, and then I've got a mixture of a single tufted, a couple of pintail and widgeon with my 3 gadwall decoys out in front. So I've got 2 big holes for the ducks to land into, and 2 or 3 sporadic teal out to my left. So to be honest, I'm not really expecting a lot, but it's just nice to be out, and we'll see what happens with the rest of the day. Good boy! Back! Right, we can see the decoy spread as I'm going out. I've got 6 mallard there, the widgeon and pintail there, and then back over that side 3 teal. Might just go and let him have a swim so he knows what he's after. Right, Zulu, look, mark, back. Good boy. And those couple of gadwall came really nicely to the call, so really pleased with that. Good boy. What have you got? Good boy. Right, come here, 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 here. Oh, yeah, back. Back, 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 good boy, back, good boy, good boy, good boy, come on then, good boy. Come on then. Here. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. What have you got? Lovely Drake cat. Good boy. Up you come then. Come on. Good boy. Well done. He struggled with the marking them, but it's his first time out here on a really quite large expanse of water, so important thing is when your dogs come back, if they haven't done what you want them to, don't tell them off, because then if you do tell them off they won't come back. And then if you can, give them a second chance to try and build the confidence up, and he's slowly starting to work out what he needs to be doing, so hopefully we'll get him a chance or 2 today and keep building up that experience throughout the rest of the season. So well done, good boy. Happy days. Well, after a very quiet start, hopefully you picked up those 2 gaddle that I managed to pull right into the decoys. They were going past, but a couple of quacks and they completely committed. So I was pleased with that, and literally just got all the bungees tightened up to stabilise the boat, and a pack of teal came racing in. I didn't get a chance to put the GoPro on, and I managed to pick out one of those, but they were super hard shots. Came round from the front, out wide, and then came back through that area over me there, and I had to wait till they got over the decoys. The first one was only 5 yards off me, so very exciting. Would have been nice if they just curled into the decoys, but when do they ever do exactly what you want them to do? Just heard the first greylags of the morning, so not really expecting to get any of those today. Don't think they're feeding out this way, but you never know. We'll see what happens. Well, that was a shame. I had 2 mallard coming up from the wrong direction, so probably were never going to come in, but a little bit of a call may have helped turn them, but I couldn't get the call out of my pocket in time, and then 2 teal followed them. So just a little bit of moving, nothing crazy. I saw 1 single duck. I was just taking the strap off my right wader, my wader's right strap, just taking it off, and a single duck came past from my left, which is typical. You stand there for the best part of 30-35 minutes with nothing happening, and then as soon as you have a cup of tea or something like that, the ducks turn up. So yeah, at least there's a little bit of moving, and I've seen a pack of teal, so that's a good sign that there's some teal about. So we're in a pretty good hour period now, so just got to hope there's some more turn up and we can trick them into coming into the decoys. We'll see what happens. Well, it looks like we've got some Canadas moving, going past the club marsh. They've actually turned and they're coming this way. Whether they'll get close enough to me, I don't know, but it's just lovely to see Canadas because we just don't have many of them in this area. Oh, I've got that wrong. I think they're greylags. Well, that should have really never took me 2 shots, that greylag, but ended up pretty close for modified choke, so I'll forgive myself missing with the first barrel. See if we can pick this drake widgeon. Didn't quite commit to where I wanted them, but it was good enough. Let's see. Look, back. Good boy. Probably dive, but he needs to learn. Nope, didn't dive. Good boy. Good boy. Here, here, here. One at a time. Good boy. Bring it here. Bring it here. Hold it. Hold it. Well, I don't know why there's no one else out today, but had anyone else been out on the east side, they'd have shot a limit of greylags today quite easily. The height they're coming is just ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen them so low, flying so low on here. So it all kicked off at that point. I had a nice pack of widgeon come round and gave me a really excellent chance. I really should have had a pair out of it. Just the other side of the decoys at probably 25 to 30 yards. Did manage to get a nice straight second shot, so really pleased with that. It's the first widgeon I've had on the Broad this year, and I can't even remember if I got one last year on here, so really pleased with that. And then some grey legs came up both sides of me, and I took one out at about probably 20-25 yards, probably a little bit too close for the modified choke. That's my excuse for missing it. And I'm only taking one goose at a time. Even if Canada's come, I'm only going to take one, because we've got a limit of 2 species of each goose here on the Broad. So if you take a pair out, it's all over basically. So don't mind just nicking a single out on here, and just extends the fun for you. Also, it's a bit more ethical, because you then got 2 backup shots should you miss, to be able to finish the bird off and make sure it's dispatched ethically. Got a few Egyptian geese moving. We're not allowed to shoot them on here because it's a triple SI, and they're not on the quarry species. They are just on the vermin list, so we're not allowed to take them, but don't really like to shoot them, don't really value the eating of them either. So some people say they eat really well, but I've never had one that's eaten that well, so I tend to leave them alone even when I'm not on the Broad. But yeah, it's not too bad a morning really. Can't grumble when the birds decoy and give you some cracking chances. So at the moment I'm on a teal, a widgeon, 2 gadwall and a grey lag. So really chuffed with that, especially how the start went. We'll see if we can nick a few more. This scaly geese were coming straight at me, but they pulled off. Well, that was a shame. They were on the perfect line, and I've got some ducks now. Don't think they're coming in though. And another 4. They were high mallard and they're not coming down. 2, 4, 6, 8 shovelers. Somebody is obviously going out to feed a flight pond, I would imagine, because there's duck everywhere. Another dead duck. Wait, you stay. Pleased with that shot. Not difficult, but they're easily missed at times. Nice straight mallard. Zulu. Mark. Back. Go back. Good boy. Back. Gadwall. Mammoth 3s today, and they are killing everything, which is good. And they are now. Good boy. Right, get one out the chamber. Good boy. Good boy. Zulu, look. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Come on here. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Bring it here. Bring it here. Come on then. Bring it here. Bring it here. What you got there? Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, you found that one, didn't you? Good boy. We'll pick that gadwall up later. I think that's got getting out there a bit for you. Good boy. Right, so I've not been taking a bird while he's been out, but that bird was going to drop nicely and allow him to then, if he followed the line of the one I've just dropped, he would have found the mallard. So that just helped him a little bit. But I'm pleased with that because it's the first one that he's picked up when he's left the boat and gone out to pick it. So it's all learning for him. He's only 13 months, I think today or tomorrow, so doing extremely well. It's at the moment he's not running in, which is great. And this has turned out to be a fantastic morning after a very slow start. So you've just got to be pleased with that. I wasn't even coming until yesterday. It was a really late decision, and I'm glad I got out of bed. Let's see what else happens. Oh, there, Canada's. Ooh. That's a shame. 150 yards too wide, but just love seeing the Canadas. As I said earlier, when I thought we had Canadas coming when they were greylegs, we really don't get many Canadas around this area. I'm lucky to pick up a couple a season, whereas when I first started, when I was probably about 13, 14, there were hundreds, absolutely hundreds of them. Gotta love them. Some people don't think they're very sporting, but they certainly give us fowlers a shot or two when things are a bit lean. And I love one for Christmas. That's if I can't get a white front. Right, see what else happens. Well, that's worked. Well, sadly, I have lost the cloud, which is really annoying because the position I'm in, clearly as you can now see, the sun is right in my face. Hopefully I managed to catch that that gadwall. It was going wide, and luckily managed to get the call in my mouth early enough, give it a quick chatter, and it turned and came in and gave itself up. So another one in the bag. Poor old Zulu's struggling a bit with the sight of the plastic decoys. He's not really used to them yet, so he's building up muscle memory, learning that the hard plastic things are not the things he needs to be picking up. Oh, well pleased with that shot. Proper dead. Good mallard that. beauty. Another nut would have been even better. Oh, what a cracker. My God, this is just unbelievable. One left out of the pack. Might just come back round. No. Pulled off. Oh, here we go again. Boy. Good boy. Good boy, hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Bring it. Good boy. Come on, in you come. Well, the sun came out, the birds stopped flying. Had a period of about half an hour when nothing moved, and all of a sudden, with quite a few duck about, I managed to drop a single mallard, and before I had a chance to get the boat out to go and pick it up, three gaddle came across the top of the decoys, and I had a double at them. And as you've probably seen, I picked all of those birds up, just about got back in the hide, and then I had a bunch of three gaddle swinging absolutely lovely. Did the old classic and shot behind the first shot, but then managed to take out a pair, so that was pretty amazing really. Really didn't expect to get anything else, but there is a few duck moving over the river I can see, so just about at the point where now I've had enough. It's been just an incredible morning, a proper red letter day on here, so really chuffed with it. I've shot pretty much as well as I could shoot, to be honest. I am in a boat, so it is hard shooting. As much as I try to get it as stable as possible, we use bungees, as you can see there. And so we lock those up around the poles, which I'm now going to do, and that does stabilise the boat nicely for shooting it. So you can just use string if you ever come on here, that does it. A lot of people use baler twine, but I find the bungees easier to unlock and lock back up again, so they work really well, and certainly by stabilising the boat it certainly helps you shooting. So been a fantastic morning, proper red letter day, so really chuffed, and unlikely to beat that for the rest of the season on here, so over the moon. Right, it's been an amazing morning on the Broad. The ducks have decoyed nicely. I haven't shot anything over 30 yards today. It's been incredible. I've shot pretty well, but you probably should shoot fairly well when the birds are nice and close. I think I'm on 8 or 9 duck with a goose, so I'm going to call it a day. They're still moving, but that's enough for me. It's early September still, and it's just enough. I don't mind having a few more birds later on in the season when they're in better condition. Everything's been sporting, so what more can you ask for? The dog's had a few swims, he's happy, so we'll call it a day. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and give me a like as well. Thank you very much.